importantly, the class of 2014, welcome. Well, thinking about this speech, I had no idea what I wanted to write about. I didn't think I had anything super inspiring or funny to say. All I know was I wanted my speech to sound like me and reflect who I am. Then I thought of something I've loved since childhood. If you're like me, you've always wanted to be a character in a Disney movie. And why wouldn't you want to? They're smart, gorgeous, and yet they're happily ever after. But I think the part we forget when we fantasize these fairy tale stories is the exposition. Every single character in these stories went through hardships and trials before attaining that ever after. Suddenly, when considering the first, say, 30 minutes of the movie, it's a lot easier to relate to them. Thinking back on Disney movies, I realized maybe they're not a huge stretch from our own lives. Maybe we didn't have to fight a tormenting villain or go on this audacious adventure, but we did have to conquer the high school, the giant rabbit's high school, and that's harder than fighting a fire-breathing dragon, if you ask me. I personally think high school is easily comparable to Disney movies. After all, it is essentially a circle of life. That first day of freshman year with all of those icebreaker games, I was basically Alice during the Mad Tea Party. I will never forget running around the gym with 200-something other freshmen yelling, "Mingle, mingle, mingle," utterly confused in, well, madness. And that second day when we actually had to join the rest of the school, it was truly a whole new world. I remember thinking about how much taller the seniors looked, and still look, but and just wanting to be a part of their world. Little did I know that time would come so much faster than I expected. Through these 4 years, we've had so many more Disney experiences. I'm sure I'm not alone when I say we've had our sleeping beauty moments, aka wanting to always sleep instead of assuming any form of responsibility. When we weren't sleeping, our motto was Hakuna Matata, not worrying about what was happening next. But when May came around, we would pull Mulans and say, "Let's get down to business to defeat exams," knowing we were almost there and could not wait to be in summer. We didn't get through this alone, though. We've all had that teacher or those teachers who have helped guide us in ways we cannot begin to thank them for. They're the Rafikis to our Simbas. And for 3 years, my anthem was basically, "I just can't wait to be king" from The Lion King. As an underclassman, I just wanted to grow up and experience that seemingly exciting life that was senior year and college and adulthood. And don't get me wrong, senior year was amazing, and I am ecstatic beyond words for college. But just like Simba learned in the movie, the future is not always what it seems. He had to go through death and pain and heartache to become the ruler of Pride Rock. And I think we can all agree that the class of 2014 also had to get through a lot to get where we are now. But I think we can also agree we grew from it. We learned through our mistakes and hardships. We have become the leaders of St. Benedict through those trials and tribulations. Class of 2014, you'll be in my heart forever. As we exit St. Benedict, we leave not only our legacy, we leave the underclassmen who have watched us lead them, the teachers who have seen us grow, and most importantly, the memories that we have made that will always stay with the school. New classes will come and go, but they will always see the impact our class made on the school. It really is the circle of life. So, just like Rapunzel left her tower and Belle her provincial life, both in favor for a new magical life, we're about to do the same. As we start new chapters in our stories, don't forget to let it go and enjoy these next 4 or so years. This is just the beginning. We got through the exposition. Now let's go get our happily ever after. Thank you.